The Grand Vision is a regional planning blueprint designed by citizens to guide future growth, prosperity, and quality of life for generations to come. The following projects are great examples of how Grand Vision principles are being applied in Benzie County. The Housing Network seeks to aid in development of a diverse mix of regional housing choices with affordable options that fit in with the small town character of the countryside, neighborhoods, villages, and cities of our region.
I appreciate the opportunity to spotlight the Gateway Village Housing Project on behalf of the housing in Benzie County, what most people refer to as affordable housing. One of the questions I was asked to consider is, what was the vision for the project? As president and CEO of a local financial institution and also as chairperson for the EDC, I was probably aware more than most of what the need was for affordable housing in the area. By the way, we do refer to this as workforce housing. So the first thing I did was look for the right partner. I was lucky enough to find a partner with several years of experience in this business. We then began going through the processes to make sure that there was a real need in the community rather than just a perceived need. And we were able to satisfy all of those. Then we wanted to make sure that we had the right look and feel for the community, so we designed our project around that. I was also asked to touch on what are the processes to make the vision come to life. Well, there's some critical elements anytime you develop a vision and then want to put it into a plan. You have to meet certain business needs for the community, whether they be consumer or for businesses. You have to make sure you got the right resources in the right location. Then you have to document the roadmap that you're going to go down. After we identified that there was a real need for the community, we began to associate ourselves with the right partners for this, people that could help us design the project, manage us through regulation, help us finance the project, right to the point where after the project was completed, we would then be able to have someone come in and manage it over the next 20 and 30 years. We were able to gather the support of both the local community and the MSHDA, which is the Michigan State Housing Development Authority. Once we did that, we set out to find the financing, and that in itself was no easy task. In the middle of all of this, we had a very soft economy, and it was difficult to attract investors, particularly those that would traditionally be outside of our community, to invest in this project. I need to say that thanks to Paul Patterson at State Savings Bank and Norm Campbell at Central State Bank and their commitment to invest in this project, it also allowed us then to attract other investors that are outside of our region, but then could see that the community was committed to it. Once the majority of those resources were put together, we began building in November of 2009, then completed the project in October of this year. I was asked how this might apply to the Grand Vision. Well, simply, every community identified workforce or affordable housing as a need for their area. In some cases, it's housing for people with special needs, families or individuals living in substandard housing, or people that make too much to qualify for government assistance, but not quite enough to be able to afford sustainable quality housing. In addition, multiple family housing projects address the concern for sprawl. We made an effort to design the exterior to fit the image that the community was looking for. We also considered the need to make this project energy efficient. We hired a consultant to guide us through the LEED process, and we've been led to believe that we'll get the gold standard under LEED. Finally, why Benzie County? Well, this is my home. Benzie County has been very good to my family and I, and this was an identified need, and I simply wanted to be part of the solution.
The collective efforts of citizens and organizations will ensure that the Grand Vision continues to become a reality in Benzie County. Each of us can make a difference by starting or supporting projects that apply Grand Vision principles.